The Miami Wilds Project at the Miami Pine Rocklands in South Dade County. Here we are on Google Earth going into the site. You can see it is right next to Zoo Miami. That is Zoo Miami down at the bottom of the screen, and the semicircular parking lot is where the project will appear. The site was originally developed as the Richmond Naval Air Station in 1941-42. 3 giant hangars were built, and the hangars were used to house 25 naval blimps, which helped protect the coastline of South Florida during World War II. In 1945, however, the entire site was destroyed during a hurricane by a fire that was sparked during the hurricane. By 1952, the base was abandoned except for casual use by the CIA, the Coast Guard, and the University of Miami. In 1980, Metro Zoo opened, and the zoo moved from its original site at Crandon Park on Key Biscayne. In 1992, Hurricane Andrew destroyed a large part of the zoo property. The hurricane caused a lot of devastation to all of South Florida. You can see here's the track of the hurricane and where it hit in Homestead. There is the hurricane-proof aviary at the site of the zoo. After the hurricane, newly elected Commissioner Dennis Moss proposed development and investment in his district, which includes the Zoo Miami site. Among the proposals that gained traction is the idea of building a theme park next to Metro Zoo. By 1997, the county had a formal assessment and proposal prepared, and by 2006, a ballot referendum had been approved by the voters by 64%. A key point in the referendum is the development of the project is contingent that not take place on land that is environmentally sensitive. Let's go look at the plants and animals. So here's the 78 species of rare or listed native plants in the Richmond site, including 18 that are federally listed or critically imperiled. In addition, there are 43 rare or listed native animal species in the site, including 8 that are federally listed. Key among those animals, of course, is the Florida bonneted bat. There are also gopher tortoises on the site. The Florida bonneted bat was listed as an endangered species in 2013. Also, there's 2 species of butterfly, the Bartram's hairstreak and the Florida leafwing. And there is the Miami tiger beetle, which was listed in 2016. In 2014, 20th Century Fox and local developers planned to build a giant amusement park, theme park, water park, conference center, shopping districts, hotel at the site. Sony Theater, there was going to be concert meadows. You can see they had a grand plan which would have covered much of the site, including previously undeveloped parts of the site. The plan was ultimately rejected, and when Hurricane Irma occurred in 2017, that pretty much killed the plan, followed by the sale of 20th Century Fox to Disney Corporation. Commissioner Moss and local developer Lambert Advisory continued to keep the project alive, coming up with a scaled-back version which reduced it to part of the existing parking lot rather than the large 20th Century Fox project. In late September, I became aware of the renewed push to approve the project through the efforts of the Miami Pine Rocklands Coalition and Bat Conservation International. I reached out to Al Sunshine and Steve Leidner of the coalition and volunteered to assist in their efforts. I began writing and calling the county commissioners, as well as promoting a petition started by Abigail Maroli of Voices for the Wild, and Bat Conservation International, who had a letter writing campaign. The County Commission scheduled a vote for October 20th, so it was an all out effort to raise public awareness, contact the commissioners, and try to encourage them to delay or modify the project. I began participating in a number of Zoom meetings with the Miami Pine Rocklands Coalition, Sierra Club, Tropical Audubon Society, while continuing to submit letters to the editor at Miami Today, Miami New Times, and the Miami Herald, as well as contacting commissioners. All was for naught. The public pleas to the commissioners went seemingly unheeded. So on the 20th, the commission did approve the ground lease of the property. Fortunately, one of the commissioners was able to attach a couple of amendments. The amendments allowed for more time for an environmental review and, most importantly, an acoustic survey of the site. While some of the environmental groups involved are considering court actions to stop the development, there is hope that either the environmental audit or the acoustical survey will cause the project to be delayed.